So the other day, I told a coworker I was thinking about quitting my job and going back to school. He seemed shocked at first, and then he said this. If I were you, I wouldn't quit. This is sort of a nice way to tell me he didn't agree with the idea. If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Try it.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit.
Nếu tôi là bạn, tôi sẽ không từ bỏ.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit.
Nice. We've only just started, and you're already speaking like a pro. Anyway, he clearly didn't want to upset me. My mom, on the other hand, said this. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Do that here is quit my job. She thought it was a bad idea too. I wouldn't do that if I were you. They both mean the same thing, but starting with if I were you makes it softer, so you don't sound too negative or aggressive. Starting with I wouldn't is more assertive and warning-like. Let's practice and try to keep the tone in mind when you speak.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Nếu tôi là bạn, tôi sẽ không từ bỏ.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit.
Nếu tôi là bạn, tôi sẽ không làm điều đó.
If I were you, I wouldn't do that. I think I might quit my job. I wouldn't quit if I were you.
Ooh, you sound just like my mom. But not all warnings have to be negations. You could also say something like, I'd be careful if I were you. It's still a warning, but we're saying what we would do, not what we wouldn't do. I'd be careful if I were you. Notice that I said be instead of am or are. After I would, you use verbs in the base form. So be is just be. Let's practice a few other common examples.
I'd be careful if I were you. I'd be patient if I were you.